Ryan Garcia. I know people like to put on the Oscarine, but there are different factors here. There's different factors here you got to remember. They like to put on the Oscarine. He know Oscarine. He ain't this no more. He ain't that no more. Not so much. Nothing about Ryan Garcia looked strong at all to me Friday night. Nothing looked menacing. Not even his attitude. Nothing about Ryan looked the same. Nothing about Ryan was the same as it was before. We know he was on drugs. We know he was on more than just Ostarine or whatever, but he was on something. We know he had problems. We know he had issues, anger issues, whatever the fuck you want to call it. We know he had shit going on the last fight. So with that being said, so we know he had all that. This time he could have been at more peace, different attitude. Attitude is everything. When you get that grit, bite down, and you get that, you're gonna fight totally different. I don't think that really showed us shit either. I think that Ryan respected Rollie because Rollie beat his ass in sparring before, maybe once or twice or however many times they did it. He could have got in his head. It could have been the fact that Rollie wasn't saying a lot of much. He could have just tell her, look, you know what happened. You know what I can do. You know this. You know that. It could have been that. It could have been that Rollie wasn't feeding into all of that energy that he was giving and, enough to him to dissect it. And Rollie was just playing it cool, which is unlike Rollie because Rollie usually talks shit too. You know what I'm saying? So mentally, a lot of fighters, I've done it to myself and snapped out of myself. A lot of fighters will beat themselves before they ever get in the ring. And when they get in the ring, that shit's beat deep down in their spirit, in the back of their mind, or whatever else. So I don't think we got a lot of nothing. I think we just saw three bad, I ain't gonna say three, yeah, two. Because T.O. and Barboza was still an okay fight. T.O. and Barboza was an okay fight. It wasn't a bad fight. So I think we just saw two bad
It was on a
performances
bad
about four.
card, so that way it makes it look like it's
Absolutely.
like
It was just on a bad card. That's all. Definitely wasn't main event worthy though. Definitely wasn't main event. Should have been the main event on no card.
yeah, none of those cards should have been the
Yeah,
main
none of
event.
those
None
cards.
of
Yeah, should have been the main event on no card. But I just think
unless
that
if free TV, yeah, maybe I guess
absolutely. But I think that
no pay-per-views.
Devin Devin and Ryan, they might have should have just went ahead and did their rematch immediately before they fucking let that ball and that ball of money run away. You know what I'm saying? But the fans are finicky. It ain't gonna take much. All they're gonna take is Ryan to cut somebody out. You know what I'm saying? Like he on some shit again, and we right back into the mix. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we starving boxing fans, man. We looking for it. We looking for the drama. It's like reality TV playing out in real life. We get to talk
It
about it on YouTube.
is.
Yeah, we get to talk about it on YouTube. We get to watch these motherfuckers on their social media. We get to, we get to watch them in press conferences. We get to see them on lives with each other talking shit. Like, it's must-see TV. It's must-see reality TV. See, that reality TV shit you watch on TV is real deal scripted. I can tell you that. That's real deal scripted. This is some reality TV that's not scripted. So, as boxing fans, we gonna want to see that shit. So, it's still gonna sell. We still gonna buy. I'm gonna buy. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna support it. So it is what it now. Now what they do with the shit is a whole different story. But we still gonna support it. I mean, hey, we supported Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Motherfuckers broke records and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we still gonna support it.
Now, looking at the attitude of the Haneys, watching, Rollie beat Ryan and, congratulating Rollie, laughing at Ryan in the corner. Some people believe that this rematch won't happen. It won't be taking place. What would you say about that?
Too much money on the table. They smarter than that. It
Mm.
will happen. It will happen. Just like I'm smart enough to know it don't take but a fucking one mishap or one event to make the shit newsworthy. It's good. I mean, people get famous off of one event. It could be like just for example, how Janet Jackson titty popped out at the Super Bowl, and that how you see how that was. I'm just saying, like it only
I think it
takes
was a
one
Patriots
event,
Super Bowl, right?
huh?
If I'm not mistaken, it was one of the Patriots Super Bowl, right?
I have no fucking clue. All I remember is Janet Jackson titty popping. That's all I
Yeah.
remember.
I
The
was
Super Bowl
yeah.
wasn't. Hey, the Super Bowl wasn't important. Janet Jackson titty popping out. That's what was important.
Yo, that shit was raw.
So that's what I'm saying. I mean, you can't be that slow not to understand that, man. Promoting is really, is really pretty easy to do when you have several platforms. You know what I'm saying? Look, I mean, I help my son with promotion by coming on here just saying how I feel. You know what I mean? And that just went against from what other people thought, and here we are today. You know what I'm saying? And I want to address something a question I just saw where somebody asked me when my son gonna fight a name. I know that people like to call people casuals and everything else. They said, when is my son going to fight a name? If you go look at the Ring Magazine ranking, my son just fought the number 4. He was ranked higher at the time, whatever. He just fought number 4, and now he's fighting number 6 in the Ring Magazine ranking. I don't know what more of a name that you want him to fight other than that, because there's nobody else between there. There's nobody else between those rankings that he could fight. But yeah, back to what we were saying now.
Oh, you was we were talking about the Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney rematch. If it's gonna happen, too much money on the line.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Who do you favor in the rematch?
Devin in the ugly ass fight.
So you think he'll fight like that to get the victory?
And I don't think, and if you watch Ryan's feet, his feet are trash. Ryan's feet are trash. He cannot look how he steps. Go watch him anytime. He steps like shit. His feet are trash. So I think Devin Haney beat him in an ugly ass fight. He gonna run. He gonna move back and forth. That motherfucker gonna be on his bike so goddamn fast. He gonna beat him in an ugly ass fight. We gonna pay for it. We gonna talk shit.
It's gonna be a marathon.
It's gonna be a marathon, and they got a rematch clause in it too. So we gonna pay for it. We gonna talk shit. They gonna advertise that shit again. We gonna watch that ugly ass shit again. Then we gonna talk shit again. That's how it go.
Damn, man.
Yeah,
This is crazy. We're gonna have to watch it twice. 2 more times. That's nasty work, man. That's
yeah,
nasty
yeah,
work.
yeah, 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 man. It's all good though. It's all good, man. Look, we boxing fan. We need it, man. We need it for the sport, man. We starving for it, man. We fiending for it. We fiending for activity, man. Look at the champ, dog. Look at the champ. The
The
champ, man.
champ in the building.
Yeah, man.
The champ in the building. Look at him. Yo, Rollie wants you
Boy,
next. Yo, Rollie wants you next.
oh yeah, yeah, I seen that.
Gotta take that Benedict Japan real quick. I get that.
Hey. Yo, homeboy brought out a sword on the interview.
Yeah, I seen Rollie said my boy name. I like that. I love it. We met Rollie recently when we was sparring for the last fight in Solid Gym. So I mean, nice kid, cool kid. We would love that fucking fight, bro. We would love that fight. We love, man. Like I said, names get made. You never know. I told you this. You never know what's going to happen after your fight. Until you fight, and then shit just open up so much. You just never know what the fuck gonna happen, man. So we real excited about that. And somebody said something about me having my glasses on so I can read the comments. Now you're absolutely right. I can see the comments clear. I can see clearly now. The ragged is gone. Some of that shit I read, some of it I know, but you absolutely right. I can see them comments now. I can see, goddamn it. I mean, hey, man, I be on them motherfucker, like, I be blind and shit, bro. I be like,
Yo, you don't see me? Shit.
I see
I
you.
be looking like just Sasaki and
Yeah,
shit.
man, what the fuck? Yeah, hey, they have to scroll, man. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me look at something real quick.
Shit.
Hey, man, old man problems, man. Hey, look, any of y'all talking shit, keep living. You gonna see, motherfucker. Can't see shit.
You go see my man, my guys out there in big, getting ready to go to Japan.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, look, we gotta go make some noise, man. We try to do a world tour, baby. Try to do a world tour.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. I mean, I think it's still regardless. I think that what happened this weekend on Friday, I think it was good for the welterweight division. I know it sounds crazy. I'm gonna tell you why though. Because now you're gonna have some lesser fighters. You're gonna have some lesser fighters that are that may be on their way out. Like for example, Rashidi Ellis. I'm saying he's on the way out. I'm saying, for example, like a Rashidi Ellis, or well, now he might be too dangerous for some of them. But like you'll have some fighters that's gonna get opportunities. You know what I mean? Those fighters that just made they move into welterweight division are going to be giving other fighters opportunities now, because now they got to prove themselves. You know what I mean? You can't just come in looking like that and say, I want to fight with such and such or such and such. Like, bitch, go fight somebody. Just like Jose Ramirez got that chance. He was probably sitting on the shelf nowhere doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then he got the opportunity on a huge card like this. And I mean, that's what it is. Rollie got the opportunity with Ryan. I mean, that like I said, it's gonna create a lot of opportunities for a lot of people. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Definitely on that. Definitely
Right.
on that. Yeah, but yeah, Rashidi too. Rashidi's high risk, low reward.
Yeah, that's why I said he might be a little too dangerous for them to be trying to take some shit like that, whatever. But I mean, if he keep working the way of the rankings, after a while, he gotta get signed with somebody that can make some shit shake. That's what he got to do.
It's his
He,
birthday today, actually. Happy birthday to Rashidi. I think I seen Premier Boxing.
oh,
Premier Boxing put out happy birthday Rashidi Ellis today.
Rashidi, a motherfucking Taurus. I'm a Taurus too. My birthday's Saturday.
Uh,
Rashidi, me and you, 10 rounds. What's up?
yeah, you guys love each other.
Me
I love
and
it.
you gotta beat the big dog.
Yeah, he's actually gonna be fighting June 7th in Mill City. It's gonna be interesting. Hopefully we can get a name in there, man. You know, these
Okay.
guys, you know. I see Alex Rocha don't want to say his name ever. He don't want the rematch. He should get that. Should be a good one, right? A rematch.
Man, listen to me. Listen to me. Rocha haven't said my son name. Rocha haven't said anybody's name. How,
No.
which is, hey, look, which is back to what we were saying about my man who just said somebody's name, which is why Jen Sasaki, I think I read it somewhere. I'm not sure how true it is. I read somebody they was gonna make him the mandatory, so it could be counted as a title defense. That's what I read, so I'm not sure how true that is. It's gonna make Sasaki as a huh? I think they're gonna make him the mandatory though, so he'll be up for the mandatory. So I think they're gonna make it like he filled his mandatory, so they won't have to be worried about that for a while. Huh? No, I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah.
Now
What?
the reason I'm saying that is because when you get yourself higher in the rankings like that, that's how you do it. Like with a Rashidi or whatever else. But Rocha, they did it because Rocha didn't say nothing.
Mm.
Rocha was number one, but he's not pushing for that.